Welcome to the Daily Current Affairs quiz by Civic Center IAS for the day 1st April 2024. So, the first question here is related to the exercise INIO CHOS 2025. See, this exercise scheduled from 31st March 2025 to 11th April 2025 is a multinational air exercise hosted by Hellenic Air Force of Greece of the Andravida Air Base. So, you have to know that this exercise will involve 15 countries aiming to enhance interoperability and improve combined air operations. Hence, the first statement is correct, right? So, the Indian Air Force will participate with the Su-30 MKI fighters for air combat scenarios along IL-78 and C-17 aircraft to provide air-to-air refueling and logistic support. And even the second statement is correct. So, this exercise will focus on realist combat scenarios involving both air and surface assets to simulate modern day air warfare challenges. So the correct answer is option C, which is both 1 and 2. Now the second question here talks about the Naini Lake water crisis. See, the Naini Lake in Nainital of Uttarakhand is facing a water crisis with its levels dropping to a 5-year low of 4.7 feet, endangering the city's drinking water supply. So this contributes, the factors contributing to it include climate change, leading to decreased snowfall and rainfall, as well as human interference, such as unplanned construction near the lake and pollution from the untreated wastewater. Also, the siltation and debris dumping in the Sukhatal lake, which is a major recharge area, have further exacerbated the situation. Hence, the statement 1 and statement 2 both are correct. Furthermore, the experts also warn that the stormwater runoff has increased due to the overdevelopment, reducing the land's natural seepage capacity. Over time, the lake has seen frequent instances of water levels reaching zero also. Hence, the third statement is also correct, and the correct answer is option D, which is 1, 2 and 3. Now, the third question here is a direct type question talking about external debt. See, external debt refers to the money borrowed by a country from foreign sources, and it must be repaid in the foreign currency in which it was borrowed. Hence, option A is correct, right? Then we have something called as tied loans, where the loans are the loans that where the borrower is obligated to use the funds for specific purposes or to purchase the goods from the lender country, but not free to use the funds as they wish. Hence, the option B is wrong. Furthermore, the external debt is often used to fund the national economic growth and infrastructure projects that support the development, which makes the option C also correct. And if a country is not able to repay its external debt, it risks enter into a sovereign debt crisis, which can cause economic instability. Hence, option D is also correct, and the correct answer is option B. Now, the fourth question here is a two-statement question with respect to the Offshore Areas Mineral Development and Regulation Act, in short called the OAMDR Act of 2010. C. The offshore mining refers to extraction of minerals from the seabed within a country's territorial waters and exclusive economic zone. Note that in India it is governed by the Offshore Areas Mineral Development and Regulation Act enacted in 2010 with amendments introduced in 2023. So these amendments established an auction process for granting the operating rights for the minerals like polymetallic nodules and construction sand, and created the Offshore Areas Mineral Trust to manage funds for exploration, environmental mitigation and assisting local communities, especially the fishermen. Hence, the second statement is also correct, and the correct answer is option C, which is both 1 and 2. Now, the fifth question here talks about El Nino. See, El Nino is a climatic phenomenon where the central Pacific Ocean warms up, affecting the global weather systems. So, it disrupts the normal patterns by weakening the trade winds, allowing warm water to move forwards to the South American coast, affecting weather conditions, particularly in the South America, Australia and India. Hence, the first statement is correct. And also you can see the statement is correct. C. It often leads to droughts in the Australia and Southeast Asia, while the regions like China can experience floods. Also, El Nino also disrupts the upwelling in the Pacific Ocean, which typically brings nutrient-rich water to the surface, supporting the marine life. As a result, the fish populations decline, impacting the fisheries, while the tropical fish species may migrate to cooler areas, disturbing local ecosystems. Hence, the third statement is wrong and the correct answer is option A, which is 1 and 2 only. Now, the sixth question here talks about NITI NCAER States Economic Forum Portal. See, it is launched by the NITI Aayog in collaboration with the National Council of Applied Economics Research, aims to provide comprehensive data on the state finances. So, it will offer state reports for 28 Indian states, including key indicators such as demography, fiscal performance, economic structure, and socio-economic data. Hence, statement 1 and statement 2, both these are correct. Also, the state fiscal and economic dashboard will enable comparative analysis of state finances about national averages and providing visual data for easier understanding. In addition, the portal will include research papers and expert commentary to offer valuable insights into fiscal policies. So, third statement is wrong and the correct answer is option B, which is 1 and 2 only. So, the next question here talks about the Forest Rights Act of 2006 and it's a 3-statement type question. So, the Forest Rights Act of 2006 aims to address the historical injustices faced by forest-dwelling tribal communities and traditional forest dwellers by recognizing their rights to forest resources. Know that this includes individual rights to self-cultivation and habitation, community rights for grazing, water body access, and seasonal resources for nomadic communities. Furthermore, the Gram Sabha empowered under the Act plays a key role in the biodiversity protection, ecological balance, and also manages and protects the community forest resources. Also, this FRA supports the land tenure, livelihood, and food security for these communities, while strengthening conservation by integrating them into the sustainable forest management. So, if you can see, all these are correct. And lastly, it ensures participation and empowerment for the conservation and regeneration of forests. And the correct answer is option D, which is 1, 2, and 3. So the last question here is regarding the laser system for long-range detection of the radioactive materials, which was done recently. So this system uses carbon dioxide lasers and avalanche breakdown to detect the radioactive materials from a distance, improving detection range and testing and sensitivity. Hence, the first statement is correct. Furthermore, the system uses long wave lenses, not the short wave lasers, with the help, not short wave lasers, to detect the radioactive materials effectively and avoid unwanted isolation effects. Hence, the second statement is wrong and the correct answer is option A, which is 1 only. So, in this video, we have discussed 8 questions in total for today. We'll be back again with another video tomorrow. Thank you.